The channel's average monthly income ranged between $4,000 to $5,000, while very few channels were using artificial intelligence in this niche. It is clearly told that the content will be based on Siberian survival life of this niche. Each video is usually 8 to 12 minutes long. A single long video reached 5 to 6 million views. This case study is based on a YouTube niche that appears quiet, simple, and uses very few words, yet still manages to keep viewers engaged until the very end. This niche does not rely on noise, drama, or fast-paced editing. Instead, it works on a deep aspect of human nature, curiosity about unknown places, harsh environments, and survival life. This niche is connected to regions of Siberia, Russia, where life is not easy, where snow is not just a season but a daily reality, where temperatures can drop from -50 to -60 degrees, and where humans struggle even for basic necessities. This content shows the everyday life of people living there, how they survive in snow, how they hunt, how they catch fish, how they prepare food, how they wash clothes, how they light fire, and how they live a simple yet extremely difficult life. This struggle, this raw reality, and this hard but simple lifestyle are the real strength of this niche. This case study clearly shows that not every success on YouTube depends on new ideas. Very often, where people are already watching, but the method of creation is new. The same thing happened in this niche. There were already many channels around the world showing real footage of Siberia. However, when this niche was deeply researched, one thing became very clear. Today, not only those channels are successful that are physically present in Siberia or cold regions, but also those channels are rapidly growing that are creating similar content using artificial intelligence. One prominent example of this is Cold Survival, which now uses mostly AI-based videos in its content. While watching Cold Survival's videos, it feels that the environment is extremely close to reality. Snow, fire, wood, and all survival elements are present, but in reality, these scenes are created using modern AI tools. This is what makes the channel unique. There is no need for expensive travel, no need to risk life in dangerous conditions. Only the right prompts, the right story flow, and effective use of AI tools are enough. This example becomes the foundation of this case study, that today, an ordinary person who is not physically present in Siberia or any cold region can still work in this niche using artificial intelligence and create the same type of content that channels like Cold Survival are producing. The only difference is that the real power here lies in AI tools, story flow, and understanding viewer psychology, not in the physical location. Most channels were working with real footage, while very few channels were using artificial intelligence in this niche. This was exactly the point where a new path opened. The niche was not changed, the topic was not changed, only the method was changed. Before entering this niche, the most important step was mental preparation and research. The first thing was to understand who watches this content. These are people who love nature, raw life, silence, and visuals close to reality. They usually want to stay away from noise and chaos and prefer videos that take them into another world. That is why this content uses less talking and more visuals. After that, ChatGPT was used as a tool, but not fully depended on. ChatGPT is first given a complete explanation of the niche. It is clearly told that the content will be based on Siberian survival life. The story will be about daily routine, no fantasy or unrealistic elements will be added, and the purpose of the video will be to show a single day of life, not to create artificial excitement. ChatGPT is first used to generate ideas. For example, a story about fishing on one day, traveling through snow on another day, cutting wood on another day, preparing food on another day, or a scene after a heavy snowstorm. Once an idea is selected, the next step is story flow. In this niche, traditional scripts are not written. Instead, a natural flow is created. For example, the story starts with a quiet morning scene with falling snow. Then the person prepares for the day, then comes the work or hunting phase, then food preparation, and finally the calm and silence at the end of the day. Everything is arranged in a way that makes the viewer feel as if they are physically present in that place. After the story flow, ChatGPT is used to generate video prompts. These prompts are written very carefully so that every scene looks natural, the character remains consistent, the environment does not break repeatedly, and elements like snow, fire, wood, and surroundings stay visually consistent. If character consistency becomes an issue, images are first generated separately and then used as a base to create video scenes. To create the videos, tools like Flow and VEO3 are used. These tools not only generate visuals but also provide natural sound effects, the sound of wind, the crackling of fire, the soft sound of footsteps on snow. All of this becomes part of the video. There is no need for extra music or artificial sound effects, because these raw sounds are the soul of this niche. Each video is usually 8 to 12 minutes long, and one video is uploaded daily. Creating one complete video takes approximately 45 minutes to 1 hour, including video generation, light editing, and thumbnail creation. Special attention is given to thumbnails because they are the first element that forces a viewer to click on the video. The thumbnail always shows the main moment of the story, so the viewer can instantly understand what the video is about. Another very important point is that the channel is always created on a new, separate Gmail account. This Gmail is dedicated only to that channel, not used anywhere else, and all YouTube security and verification are completed on it. This helps maintain discipline and builds a strong long-term foundation. From an audience perspective, this niche is global. People from the United States, Russia, Indonesia, India, and various European countries watch this content. Most viewers are between the ages of 25 and 35, and the majority are male. Since there is minimal talking and more visuals, language does not become a barrier, which is why this niche is free from borders. In terms of results, this niche has proven to be surprisingly effective. Within a few months, a single long video reached 5 to 6 million views. The channel's average monthly income ranged between $4,000 to $5,000, while RPM remained around $2 to $4. All of this was achieved from just one channel, and the same model can be applied to multiple channels and scaled further. In the end, this case study clearly shows that YouTube automation is not magic, but a structured process. The right niche, strong storytelling, smart use of tools like ChatGPT, and consistency. These are the elements that make a channel successful. Siberian survival lifestyle niches are not only long-term but also evergreen, and that is why channels working in this niche become stronger over time. All the prompts mentioned in this video can be found in the comments section. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel.